I think is what my parents would call a real movie, and so that's exciting. But yeah, it was thrilling to get an offer like this, to be able to participate in a franchise like this with someone like Ridley, and then to see that he had enough confidence to actually like send me on a journey in the movie that was going to kind of sort of push me out of things I've done before. It's exciting.
Were you looking for that?
I don't know if I was actively looking for it, but I was definitely ready to tackle something like that when the opportunity was there.
Yeah, and Billy, this role came to you, and you kind of looked at it. Oh, I would love to do the role, but you looked at the role, and it wasn't at first what you were.
Well, I think as you get older, you know what. I mean, first of all, if you're going to be in an Alien movie with Ridley Scott, you want to make sure that you don't suck. I mean, I usually suck a little bit, but I don't want to suck. So to do that, I have to know know that I can play the character to the best of my potential. And I think I generally do the best with complicated people who you're rooting for them, but you know they've got flaws. And so the character that they had written, I think, was a little bit more strident, and he was like a pure antagonist. And so it's just a way of interpreting it. I mean, it was everything was there on the page. It was just, I said, I think my take is going to be I'm going to try to make him a little bit more compassionate, and he was down for it. So.
Yeah. Well, that gives you more time on screen usually, because the more you don't like a character sometimes in a movie like this, you're next, you know?
Yeah, that's why I get a lot of time on a screen, is generally.
Yeah, I know, and we don't like to give anything away. I mean, you guys, you know, you're in the film for
yeah, a few minutes.
Yeah. But you know, a lot of people were asking me about this, is it Prometheus sequel? I know it's the prequel, and how does it relate to Alien? And the way I kind of understand it, and I want to get your take on this, it all relates. This is the alien that was breathing down Sigourney Weaver's neck. Is that correct? Is that how you see it?
100%. I feel like the roadmap that Ridley's laying out is like starting to become apparent to people. What he was setting up with Prometheus, I think he answers a lot of those questions here, and then he proposes some new ones. And I think it's exciting to see where his ultimate vision is going to take us.
Yeah, and I don't know. As a fan of, I'm assuming you all were fans of the original Alien. You were either not, you were very young. We all were, and. You weren't? You're nodding no.
Oh, yeah, I didn't care for it.
You didn't really?
Nah, it's just the filmmaking, you know. I thought like was a little bit, and the acting.
He would say
those
that all the
actors
time.
never went anywhere. Yeah, Ian Holm, John Hurt.
He would say that on set. I'd be like, you know that Ridley directed the original one.
I'd go, Ridley, come here. If you had listened to me earlier when I was 11, when you were doing Alien, you could have been somebody.
Well, it's really funny because I remember being young and it was newer. I mean, it wasn't brand new. I saw it later after the theater, but not much later. And for most people, no. It's almost 40 years old. This has kind of been around everybody's life for a long time. And what do you think it is that keeps it alive?
What made it great? You know, one of the greatest artists of our time. It's just about Ridley Scott. You know, to me, it's not only about the film, and I loved it when I saw it, but I've been a huge admirer for his work and his films. So just the name alone is like even to bring you the coffee or whatever, just to be there and be able to witness what he does.